think people are so used to hearing about how to manage multiple generations well, and how to manage different people of different generations because we have such a multi-generational workforce. The thing I think as leaders that we frequently forget is how our leadership style or our approach to leadership or even the results that we get are completely affected by our generation. So I am a product of my generation clearly as a leader, not just as someone being led. So the more that I can learn from my generation in terms of its approach to leadership, and the more that I can learn from other generational approaches to leadership, the better, more well-rounded of a leader I will be.
Something that you were talking about, what you bring as a result of your being a product of your generation, kind of tied in my mind to the idea of mentorship.
Anybody can be a mentor, right? To me, the big buzz these days, especially in the context of intergenerational work, is how you're being mentored or how you are mentoring on either side of the equation. That mentoring is no longer the typical sage on the stage kind of approach where the elder statesman is passing down their wisdom to the younger generations, but that I can easily and am daily mentored, be mentored by people of all generations who are teaching me how to use, if it's the latest technology because I wasn't schooled in that growing up, or whatever else it might be. So I think mentoring is interesting when you look at it from that kind of cross-generational perspective as well.
Yeah.
Challenge is that's where you start getting more into that gray area when you think about management leadership skills. Because what do they say? They say that one of the worst mistakes you can make is being a buddy, not a boss. So a lot of times when you develop these kinds of collegial mentoring relationships where you're receiving the mentorship as opposed to being the mentor, the risk is for it to move into that territory. So learning how to create appropriate boundaries around intergenerational mentorship, especially in a workplace, I think is really very critically important.